that's the one they use to test everything. That's the smallest one. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Yeah, there's 130 passengers.
It's very old.
There was a time.
So I just want to make sure that you guys were looking at it when I told them about it.
Are we going to make this a regular stop now?
Well, if everything goes well and we get good news today. So it's going to say you're not? Yes, ma'am. About this site of Kimmswick. They live in Santa Monica. And he said he read some lectures. I mean, I've been working on it, and I knew that they were excited, but I know.
Hey, Neil, it says how high was the water up here at night? This last flood was 27 feet. What was it, all the whole concrete? The whole concrete was gone.
You have here actually from the surrounding areas. It's not just the center.
Running round the American Duchess, he's coming to town. Way down on the levee in Kimmswick, Missouri, there's Daddy and Mommy, there's Ephraim and Tommy on the moonlight night. You can find them all while they are waiting. The banjos are syncopating. What's that they're saying? Oh, what's that they're saying? Oh, while they keep playing, I'm on and swaying. It's the ship. The American Duchess comes to Kimmswick, Missouri today. We're down by the riverside, down by the riverside, we're down by the riverside. Well, a little bright-eyed dog. We're down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Well, answered for a little bitty kiss. We're down by the riverside, down by the riverside. We're down by the riverside. Well, answered for a little bitty kiss. We're down by the riverside, down by the riverside. She said, have patience, little man, I hope you'll understand. I hardly know your name. I know if I get my way, maybe some sweet day, your name and mine will be the same. My little bright-eyed dog. We're down by the riverside, down by the riverside. We're down by the riverside. Little bright-eyed dog. We're down by the riverside, down by the riverside. Down by the Man's got troubles, what does he care if the land ain't free? Land ain't free. Oh, man.
Dang, 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 ding a dong, ding, blue, 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 blue. Diddly, blue, 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 blue. Bomb, 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 dang a dang, dang a ding a dong, ding, blue, blue, blue. Bomb, 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 Moran. 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 You got me rocking and a rolling, rocking and a reeling, bomb, Moran. Bomb, 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 Moran. Went to a dance, looking for romance. Saw Bob Moran, thought I'd take a chance with Bob Moran. Bob, 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 Bob Moran.
Oh, this is just absolutely wonderful. And I've just seen this one. So
Well, wait till you see the rest.
Who's this guy, Kelly?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Filling in all the space, I will take some time to state a few things, and then I'll let Shelley and the captain have a couple of words.
Mayor Bill.
Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Port of Kimmswick. As we receive the American Duchess, break it up a little bit. Okay.
Excuse me.
This one? Is this better? Yeah. All right. They usually stick a lapel mic on me, and I don't have to do that. And it's very constraining because I would usually give a speech by walking all over this levee, talking to people, and so this is a little different, but that's okay. I can work with it. As I said, I would like to welcome you all to the Port of Kimmswick in our beautiful, the historic city of Kimmswick, Missouri, founded in 1859. We're a very lucky city because in 1859, Mr. Kim founded the city and in his own infinite wisdom saved himself from living in Stangville by naming the city after himself. The good part of that is it saves all of you people from living in Stangville, and Kimmswick fits very nicely on our flag. And so I'm very happy to say that we have a very nice flag also. What we're going to do this morning is I have some noted individuals who are part of this whole process. I have an aversion personally to the term dignitary. I'm just a guy who likes to wear clothes like this. And so I am Phil Stang, and I am the mayor of the city of Kimmswick. I'm also a member of MRCTI, which is the Mississippi River Cities and Towns Initiative, and the executive director of that, who I will allow to speak for a few minutes later, is Colin Wellenkamp, and he's the man just dressed in the vest over there. MRCTI is the association of over 100 mayors up and down this river that try to keep this beautiful river as beautiful as it is. And also we deal on a whole lot of issues like clean water, flooding, and boats like this. And so I happen to be the executive board member for the state of Missouri. And this would not be happening, this arrival of this boat, if it wasn't for the collaboration that we had within MRCTI and so on, with our corporate partners who belong to that. And our corporate partner, my corporate partner, is Shelley Hartfield, who is the port director for the American Steamboat Company. Shelley. Maybe being called the First Lady, my wife, Diane. By the way, do we have that proclamation somewhere? Okay. We wanted to make sure, because Shelley came with her big car and saved some room in it, and also you have a gigantic boat sitting here, so we wanted to make sure you had lots of stuff to take with you. So if Shelley and the captain would come up here for a minute. The formal part, if I can get this thing in my glasses so I can read it. Whereas the historic River City, Kimmswick, Missouri is committed to the Back to the River Academy and philosophy, Whereas the American Steamboat Company has agreed to partner with the City of Kimmswick and the Jefferson County Port Authority in this endeavor. Whereas the American Duchess, sister ship of the American Queen, will be the first cruising riverboat to land at this port in Kimmswick in the modern era. Therefore, the historic river city, Kimmswick, Missouri, does declare Sunday, July 11th, 2020, as American Duchess Day in the city of Kimmswick. It's only a joke that I'm in charge of anything here.
I'm Bobby Duncan. I'm the captain of the American Duchess. Thank you all for having us. Thank you, Mayor. Nice job. They usually don't let me speak in front of people, so I made some notes, so pardon me while I read this. On behalf of the American Duchess officers and crew, I'd like to thank the community of Kimmswick for such a warm welcome. Thank you very much. As a riverboat captain, there's always something exciting about calling on a new port for the first time, and today's arrival in Kimmswick is indeed special for all of us. I'd like to thank Mayor Stang, Jefferson County Port Authority, Executive Director Neil Brettweiser, the Mississippi River Cities and Towns Initiative, all the government officials, business leaders, and especially the community who have come out here to greet us today. I'm confident that our guests visiting today and many others long into the future will enjoy making Kimmswick a stop and a favorite American river cruise experience. Thank you all very much. It's our great pleasure to be here. Thank you for such a good turnout. Who's next?
They're making me say something. First of all, I came here several months ago for my first visit. I've known Mayor Stang for quite a few years because of MRCTI. And in coming here, I fell in love with the community, with all of you that I've met. And so this is a huge day for MRCTI, the City of Kimmswick, American Steamboat Company. So I'd like to thank all of you that I've met. Thank you for the warm welcome. I really appreciate it.
And as I said, they have a really large boat to carry stuff on, and Shelley has her car. So along that same line, I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce our state representative, Dan Shaw.
Thank you, Mayor. I told you I would keep this short, no more than 5 minutes. How about that? Thank you all for being here today. 6 years ago when we talked about this dream has been here long before 6 years ago, but 6 years ago we decided that we were going to try to make this happen. And there's several other people besides me that helped bring the funds here. But what's most important today isn't about what we've done. It's about what we're getting ready to do. In a couple minutes, people will be coming off the boat, approaching Kimmswick in Jefferson County from the east, which hasn't happened in over 100 years. This is a historic day, and we can't go without thanking the mayor. Mayor, thank you for what you I know Neil's sneaking over here. Neil's been a great asset to this as well. And I see Derek over here and Ken Waller. They've all had a great part in this. This isn't about what we've done. This is about what we're getting ready to do. And we've all been waiting and waiting. The river keeps going by, but the boat has finally stopped, and it'll stop again. And seeing the people up on the boat, thank you for having the faith in us, in the county of Jefferson and Missouri, to be here. I know Mayor just did the proclamation for the boat. We have one as well. And if we got a couple of these. Well, let's do Mayor Phil first, because when you come to town, if you've been to Kimmswick, you know it's Mayor's town. It should really be Stangville, and I'll make that adjustment next year if we can for Stangville. Mayor, I'm not going to bore you with the reading and the whereas here. What I want to do is present this to you, or wherever you'd like. the main thing is thank you and thank the city of Kimmswick for what you've done, not only for Jefferson County, but for the state of Missouri. Mayor, thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for the people of Kimmswick. We also have one for the American Duchess. We know the Steamboat Company is pretty damn good, but today the American Duchess is the first boat in 100 years to port here. Captain, thank you very much. Thank you, Captain. Make sure you find your way back here also. And then, you know, we have the town of Kimmswick, we have the boat, we have the company. But it took a lot of dreams and a lot of hard work, late at nights, that people didn't necessarily get anything out of except for knowing today actually happened. The Port Authority. Most people don't know about the Port Authority. What you do need to know about the Port Authority is that right there, is here today in Jefferson County. And with that, I'd like to invite Neil and Derek to you gentlemen, and you represent a whole lot of other people. The people of Jefferson County don't truly understand what you guys have been able to pull off today to get this here. From one who's watched it from the side, thank you both so much for what you've done, and we'll continue to thank you for many years. And here's a proclamation. I won't bore you with the whereas, but it comes from the Missouri House, and thank you both, gentlemen.
Thank you all.
And I think I'm about 4 minutes and 45 seconds, so one last thing is thank you for allowing us to be here. To the people on the boat again, thank you very much for allowing us to be here on a Sunday morning. No place I'd rather be this morning than watching you guys come and enjoy Jefferson County, Kimmswick, and the state of Missouri. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Dan. And now, since I've got you captive, I would like to introduce Derek Good, who's the president of Port Authority.
Thank you, Mayor. And I know you didn't come to listen forever, so I'll make this brief, but I want to touch on a couple things the Mayor said. First, I think we're all glad he likes to work close. Second, collaboration. I'll tell you that collaboration is what this is about. We have been through, over those 6 years, 2 county executives, both of which are here, and both have been very, very instrumental. We've been through multiple people on the county council, on the Port Authority, many of which are here today. If all of those folks didn't share a vision, we wouldn't be here. There's a lady here that I'm going to embarrass, is over here on my left shoulder, who was on the Port Authority when I first came on from the Seafarers Union, Becky Sleeper. And, you know, Becky met some folks from a different boat and said, let's do this. Man, I had no idea what this was and what it was going to take. But I do appreciate the vision. I appreciate everybody being here today. And really, really look forward to this partnership in the future and what else we can do for Kimmswick and Jefferson County. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Derek. And as Derek said, we're in the city, we're in the Port of Kimmswick, we're in the city of Kimmswick, we are in Jefferson County. And he more than alluded to the fine work and support that we've gotten from Jefferson County. And as he said, we have 2 county executives here. Ken Waller, our former county executive, and county clerk now, and Dennis Gannon, our current county executive, who would just love to say a couple of words to you. Wouldn't you, Dennis?
I think I want to welcome all of you that are on the boat leaning over the balcony, and welcome to Jefferson County, the heartland of Missouri, and the heartland of the United States. I want to thank the people that made this possible. The council, we have several representatives from our county council who have allowed the funding to make this happen. Would you raise your hand? I saw Councilman Grodeke and Councilwoman James somewhere. Oh, she's right here, right in the middle. And I just want to thank the Port Authority for all their hard work. Neil, you've done yeoman's task. That is a Navy term, so I guess that's pretty close to the river here. We can use that term to make this happen. Now, we have from Kimmswick a lot of the local business people who are going to welcome all of you up there today into Jefferson County. So if you are a local business person, would you raise your hand? And who are going to be interactive with Jefferson County the rest of the day? We're going to turn all of you fine people over to all of these fine people today to see how you get along. So thank you for coming. Mayor, thank you so much.
Thanks, man. And now probably the most important guest that we have here is the largest highway in the United States, the Mississippi River. The Mississippi River sometimes decides to flow quicker than others. The Mississippi River sometimes comes to visit us. And the other day left a nice piece of driftwood on this dock right here. That's how we refer to driftwood in the city. This was 3.5 feet in diameter and 75 feet long, but it's driftwood. And that river needs all of our assistance to stay as beautiful as it is. Millions of people use that river for recreation. Millions and millions and millions of tons of cargo go up and down that river. Millions of people use that river for their drinking water. We have to protect it. We have to do everything we possibly can through our local representation, through Congress, through the President, stays clean and beautiful for our children, our grandchildren, and our great-grandchildren. And on that note, I would like to have a few words said by Colin Wellenkamp, who is the Executive Director of MRCPI, and we push legislation for all of those things. And we're getting a lot of people to listen to us now. Right, Colin?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, everybody. On behalf of all the mayors on the Mississippi River, I want to congratulate the city of Kimmswick and Mayor Phil Stang, who, as he said, is our Missouri chair. We are an association of 101 United States mayors from Bemidji, Minnesota to New Orleans, Louisiana, and all the folks in between. The American Steamboat Company is the current chair of our corporate advisory board, and our corporate partners are absolutely critical to the resilience, restoration, and the economic opportunities of this great river. Shelley Hartfield, who you saw earlier, oh, there she is, sits on that board for us, and this would not have been possible without her company, and a great partnership with all of our mayors. One mayor, even when you have a force of nature, like Bill Stang, who is nationally known now, it can be hard for one mayor to get national attention for this river, for 2,500 miles of waterway. But when all the mayors get together, now that's a chorus. And it's very, very hard to ignore. And we've had some very friendly leaders in Washington that have heard that chorus and joined in. Senator Roy Blunt of Missouri is the chair of the Mississippi River Caucus in our Senate and in our Congress. And without him, none of this would have been possible either. So we do have leadership all the way into Washington helping us lift this great waterway. And if you're just let me one indulgence, I'm going to put even more clothes on Phil Stang here in a second. So we have a new tradition here at MRCTI. This is a FEMA vest. This is an actual FEMA vest. Same supplier, same material. And when a mayor reaches a whole new level of resilience and restoration, we literally vest them in that work. As you can see, this has two major initiatives from our association: the Plastic Pollution Cleanup Initiative. We got a little bit of a plastic problem on this river, which American Queen has partnered with us and is dedicated to eliminating plastic bottles and plastic waste on their boats, so thank you for doing that. And then there is a disaster response, recovery, and restoration. Response and recovery is the duty of any mayor. The restoration part, that's hard. That's the most difficult step. And today, Mayor Phil Stang has achieved a full restoration and expansion of his economy and his infrastructure. Where you are standing right now, all of this is designed to flood. It lets the river do what the river's going to do. We don't fight it, we don't wall it off, we don't push it down to someone else's problem. We take it in and deal with it as best we can, and we let it go back out, as it is America's original Main Street. Mayor?
This is when you wish it was winter.
Yeah. You are now officially vested. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm sure it looks lovely.
You're not speechless, are you?
I've never been speechless. ever been speechless. I just want to make sure that I don't miss anybody. And anybody I did miss will probably call me in a little while and tell me I missed them. And I'm sorry in advance. But anyway, what we're going to try to make sure that we do today is, after this is over, people on the boat are going to have excursions, be able to look at the historic Anheuser Estate, which is slightly downstream. Going to go to the Historical Society, and those wonderful people playing dress up like me will greet you and show you the history of this city. And then we also have Mastodon Park. And at Mastodon Park, you'll see not only the remnants of the stories of the mastodons that used to walk around here, but the original people, the forest people. And this city is an amalgamation because it started on these banks with the Polish people, and then downstream, if you look, almost every nationality came through here. The Spanish came through, the French, and then they came to us. What happened? But what I've always said to the Historical Society is we have a lot of things at the museum that you can see all the people who lived before us. But as I stand here today with all you people, we're making history right now. So let's make sure we take care of that history and we pass it along to the next generation of members of the Kimmswick Historical Society. And now I will use the magic of my magic hat. There you go.
But anyway, we still down.
I don't know.
They started out as Boy Scouts, especially Boy Scouts. 9 years ago, straight line. But everything raised the ceremonies to this we've been.
You gotta take care of them.
Cleaning the roofs. My roof service. And then 4 calls. Close to the red wheel, buddy. There's somebody outside doing something. Mopping the deck, probably.